So this video is my review of the Danby 8000 BTU Energy Star window air conditioner. I have been recently in the market for several window air conditioning units. I recently purchased a house in the Northeast and it didn't have central AC, so I'm trying to bring the house up to speed. I knew for my main unit downstairs I wanted something Energy Star because that was the one I was going to run the most. And the unit I purchased upstairs had a CEER rating of 11. This Danby is rated at a 15. This is a very efficient unit. It's actually got an inverter compressor which actually runs proportionally. It's not like an on-off switch like my traditional unit upstairs. I did a lot of research on window air conditioners over the last couple months, but I wasn't able to find another YouTuber that had actually reviewed this particular Danby unit, so I was actually surprised by that. I know Danby is a really popular brand up in Canada, but you don't hear so much about it here in the United States. I'm not sure why. I've bought a lot of mini fridges built by Danby, and they've always been really high quality units. So let me tell you about all the features of this particular model, and specifically the model is DAC080B8IWDB-6. That's a mouthful. For starters, this is an 8000 BTU unit, and it's designed to cool up to 350 square feet. It uses R32 for the refrigerant. It has a DC inverter for the compressor. That's why it has a Energy Star rating, and supposedly uses 35% less electricity than an equivalent 8000 BTU window unit. What's kind of cool is my GE air conditioner upstairs. It has like 3 modes. It's got the eco mode, it's got the fan mode, and it's got the cool mode. Well, this Danby also has those 3 modes, but in addition, this also has a dehumidifier mode, so it can actually dehumidify the air without cooling it, which is kind of cool. If you're in a very humid environment, that could come in handy, like, Florida. I always was dealing with like 100% humidity most days. Another thing that I'll point out is the warranty. This one brags about a 2-year in-home service warranty, which is amazing for a window air conditioner. If you look at the other units, like my GE that I reviewed last week, the warranty only covers it for a year, and if you have any problems with it in that year, you actually have to pull the unit out of the wall and bring it to your local repair shop. So this is pretty amazing that they're going to send like a service technician to your house to do any kind of service or repairs on the Danby. So let me talk about the noise of this Danby. This thing is really amazing. It is just unbelievably quiet. It's advertised at about 38 decibels, and I don't think you can understand just how quiet that is. It is just absolutely silent. I mean, the inverter compressor is just so much quieter than what I was used to. I mean, you can't even hear it engage and disengage. It's just absolutely whisper silent. So when I moved into this house, I actually had a existing Whirlpool 8000 BTU unit, and it was so noisy. It was about 65 decibels to run, and when you turned it on and the compressor engaged, it literally vibrated the wall. I mean, it was so loud. So when I bought the GE last week, and that one runs at about 50 decibels, that seemed so much quieter than what I was used to. And it really was, because it is about 15 decibels quieter than the Whirlpool I had. And then now I'm going to 38 decibels, which is insanely quiet. I can't emphasize it enough. I mean, it's similar to like the ambient noise coming out of like a gaming PC, like a very quiet gaming PC, just like that little hum of the power supply. That's what this Danby air conditioner sounds like when it's operating. It's just so whisper quiet. So now I'll talk about the one thing that's kind of a disappointment on this unit. The window kit that comes with it really kind of sucks. Danby should probably study the GE unit that I purchased last week, because the GE had these channels that kind of pop in to the sides of the unit, and it actually holds the little plastic accordion stuff, so it's nice and flush, and there's really no gaps of daylight. But on the Danby, there's these giant holes like at the top and the bottom of the accordion material that is closest to the unit, And Danby includes a bunch of extra like weather stripping and stuff to try to compensate, and even mention it in the instruction manual to just put the tape over the holes at the bottom of the top of the accordion piece. And like I said, it's completely unnecessary because GE already figured out, you just do like these pop channels that kind of pop into the plastic and hold the thing from top to bottom completely flush with the unit. So it's the one shortcoming of the unit is that the window kit really sucks. You can tape it up and caulk it up and fix it fairly easy. It's just weird that they put all the engineering into a really great wall unit, and then it's kind of let down by the window kit that's included with it. Now keep in mind, this Danby still uses that traditional form factor for a window AC. You actually have to open the window up pretty wide to slide it in under. I originally was going to get one of those U-shaped units by like Midea or GE Profile, but then I got kind of cold feet because Midea just like recalled millions of them because they trap water and create a lot of mold. The U-shaped units haven't been around very long, and I just don't think they've worked out the problems with them yet. So that's why I decided to get this traditional style of window units, because they've been making them in this shape for like 50 years plus. So they've definitely worked the bugs out by now, and I'm not too worried about mold and everything. I'll keep cleaning the filter and monitoring the water buildup on the outside pan. Despite the crappy window kit, I would still recommend this Danby unit. It's just amazingly quiet, remarkably energy efficient, and according to Consumer Reports, it's one of the top 4 AC brands for reliability. And the build quality is amazing, other than the window kit itself. Everything else is very high quality, and there's a lot of steel in the chassis, and it's heavier than most of the other units in the 8000 BTU class. There's like an extra 10 pounds of weight to it, so you definitely get what you pay for with the window AC.